And I was surprised that there wasn't 10 million people in the company. And then I got to know the company, I got to know what they were doing, and I became fascinated. For a while I'd been thinking that every extra dollar I would have, I would put into things that would leverage my wealth even more. And then I met Philip, one of the owners of the company, and Simon, these guys are world-class expert in gold and silver. And I read his book, and then I watched a video. My wife and I watched the video, and she turned to me just like this and said, let's take every extra penny and put it into gold. If you met my wife, she's very conservative. She doesn't go into a lot of things like like me. I jump into everything. She's a smart one. So she turned to me and said, we should buy gold. And we've now made a decision that every extra penny we have, we're going to buy gold as a hedge against inflation. Well, when I found out the company and the model that they have was unbelievable. So we spent a lot of time checking out these people, because especially if we are going to put our names to a company and work with, like we are with this company, we've pretty much had to know that, one, the company had to be rock solid from a financial point of view. The product had to be rock solid. The compensation plan need to be really solid. But the people we were going to be in business with, we had to feel some harmony that we would be in business with them for a long term. And every time we got together, sometimes, the more you spend with people, the more time you spend with people, the less you like them. These guys was the exact opposite. Every time we met them, we'd learn more, and we came to appreciate them as very solid business owners. And then we looked at the compensation plan, and we recognized that because of Bob Proctor and my experience in marketing over the last 40 years, Bob, 25 for me, we recognized that we could help people create an additional source of income just like that, because, it's so unique. It's so different to be able to offer a chance for ordinary people to put a little bit of money aside, start protecting themselves and building wealth, but then make money on their own by promoting this concept. Well, we're out of the box thinkers, and we wanted to see if they would really be willing to really embrace our ideas. And I'm telling you, every single crazy idea I have been able to come up with, they've fell in love with. Other than wearing a toupee, which I thought I could, but they didn't think that was a good idea. Every idea that we shared with them, they loved. And so they're very open to new ideas. Well, what we have done, I've worked on this pretty much full time since February, March, because we have spent time re-examining the company, looking at everything that we could do to make it better and more solid and more accessible to the general public. And they've adopted those strategies. Now, the sort of frustrating thing for me, and maybe many of you who've been in it for a little while, is we can't tell you too much. We want to tell you enough to let you know that we have some things coming in the next in the next 2 months, 3 months, that are going to make a huge impact. And I've told a bunch of my friends, just get into this. Don't ask a ton of questions. Just get in and get a position right now. Find a way for you to learn as much as you can right now. And they take a concept that could be complicated, make it simple, and create a business structure where ordinary people with not a lot of money to start off with can get involved in this. But the kind of people we're really looking for now are people who are going to say, I know it's changing. I know it's going to get better. When you see, and I'm not sure how much you're planning on sharing tonight, but we've got new products coming down the pike. We've got seminars. We've got conventions. We've got Bob Proctor on the road. We've got Gerry Roberts on the road. We've got Philip. We've got Simon. We've got marketing plans that have never been done in this industry before. Nothing. There's not one company who has some of the ideas that we're doing. This is going to be such a huge enterprise. And I'm telling you, for the investment of a few $100s, you can get in on this now, position yourself in a strong way, learn as much as you can now, because when we make the changes over the next 2 or 3 months, you're going to see so much, like well, those of you who know our seminars or read our books, we've got a huge following, and we have not really announced this to anybody yet. That's because we want to finalize all of the various things that we're going to do to enhance the money, make sure that you can make more money, make sure that this is easy for you to sell. So one of the things that we were concerned about was that we wanted to be able to have a company where you didn't have to be a super salesperson to make money. You know, there are some companies where you're selling, you know, really expensive vitamins, or $40 for a bottle of shampoo. Guys like me don't spend, or him, spend money, $40 on shampoo, you know, selling to your friends. I didn't like that idea. We wanted to make sure that you were that average, ordinary people could just say to people, watch this DVD, listen to this person. And so we felt that we wanted a system that would be so drop dead simple that all you would have to do to make money in this company is point. Everybody, can you point to me? Just everybody point. Okay, you can all make money with this company. That's all you've got to do. Now, and so that took a significant amount of work, and it still is a significant amount of work. I'm spending about 80 and 90% of my time just on this company right now. Bob Proctor is non-stop thinking about how to help this company. We're going into a recording studio to get more product, more. I mean, there's just a lot of things coming down the pipe. So the people who will do best with this are people who are saying, listen, I'm going to take a flyer on these guys for a few months. Because the program that he's going to explain tonight, I'm not sure exactly what your presentation is. I just wanted to come down and lend my 2 words. The program that we're going to unveil in the next 2 or 3 months is so unbelievable, but we're not ready yet, and we want to make sure that we're not delivering smoke and mirrors. We want to make sure that we have a group of people ready, because when this thing takes off, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be spending 90% of my time on something if it wasn't going to be a major home run. And I've looked at everything. I've been approached by every thing that you can imagine. When I saw this, I said, holy smokes, the world is going to know about Younique Wealth. And so we're looking for people right now who are saying, listen, I know y'all don't have all the answers right now, but I'm willing to invest a few $100 a month just for a couple of months to get in on this and start learning on this, because when the thing hits, it's all going to be over. I'm telling you, you're going to see some people become millionaires. We've agreed to identify a minimum of 10 people that we want to have stand up in a year and show how much money they've made, and that at least 10 will have earned over $1 million.
You only need 9 more.